Okay, it's All-Star Weekend coverage here, EasternPAFootball.com. It's East-West, Big School, Small School Day, and Phil Stambaugh, Notre Dame Green Pond. How you doing, my friend?
Good. Thanks for having me on.
Good. We met last week, actually, for the first time at the Schuylkill Colonial All-Star Game. For coaches or whatever like that, how important is it to have these All-Star Games, to recognize these senior players?
Oh, we had a bunch of seniors this past year, 25 kids, and a lot of them have the opportunity to play in the Colonial Schuylkill League game, in the East-West game, and then in our local one, the Lehigh Valley McDonald's game. So I think it's a great opportunity for the kids to be able to do this and to meet other kids from other schools that maybe they've played against or they've read about, play with different coaches, and it's the whole experience before they go off to college. So I'm happy that they do these things, and I coached this back in 2012, and it was a great experience, and I hope my guys have that same experience today.
Yeah, it is great experience. You can see it. It's kind of a recognition for these guys because, so many of the coaches and the players and the teams, they've sacrificed so much for so long. Some of these kids all the way since grade school, right?
Yeah, of course. And I think the only hiccup that ever arises is when you have multi-sport guys that are, still playing baseball or running track or whatever the case may be. But I think this is great for them to be able to play in these games and get this experience.
Yeah, and the experience of being here. Obviously, when they started the big school, small school, East-West, we go back to when we just had the East-West one game out in Altoona there. But to recognize so many more players, how great is that?
It is. It's a good thing, and it's nice for the coaches too because the same reason. You see these kids playing, or you've scouted them, or you've read about them, or you voted for them for all state teams and things like that, and then you get to actually coach them and get to meet them and see their personality, and it's a cool experience. So.
Yeah, the one thing that I find, and I go to a lot of these practices and what have you, is that these kids get really a whole new imprint of coaching.
Yeah.
Philosophy, drills, whatever like that. How interesting is that?
Well, which is what they're going to get in college too. They're going to get introduced to new systems and things like that. So it's a stepping stone for that, and something that they can use hopefully as they make that transition to the next level.
Mm-hmm. Notre Dame Green Pond, you've really turned it into a powerhouse program. What do you foresee for your team, this upcoming season?
Well, like I said, we did graduate 25 kids, but we do play a lot of kids from year to year, and I'm returning, I think, 15 letter winners. So we'll have some guys that are inexperienced in some spots, but talent is there. And right now I think we have 74 kids on the roster, so I'm happy with our numbers. And challenging schedule again. The 3A is loaded in District 11.
Oh my!
And with some of the 4As dropping down, and then a couple of the 2As coming back up. So we have a work cut out for us. Tough schedule, and I'm excited for the season to start. I'm excited for school to end, and for us to really get into football. And it's coming fast, but it's good stuff.
Well, good. Hey, listen, thanks for taking some time here. Phil Stambaugh here from Notre Dame Green Pond. Hey, look, we'll be having more coaching interviews all weekend long. Stay with us here.